So, can you tell me anything about your recent sighting of Bigfoot?
Well, he was back here behind the house. I remember I was going back there shooting ducks. And Axel and I had Axel point out to the ducks, and I was going to shoot them. But, Axel, calm down. But I looked out there and I heard a huge roar. I heard a huge roar. So, I'm like, that ain't no duck. So I went to go investigate, and Axel ran off, barking as loud as he could towards the beast. Then I saw it. Huge, black, like 9 feet. It was 9 feet. And it was just huge. And I just remember standing there frozen. Couldn't move.
And you're certain it was Bigfoot?
100%, no doubt. I am 310% sure that was Bigfoot.
So who's this guy we're going to?
I'm not sure, but looks like he has a nice house here. We'll see what it brings for us.
So how many times have you seen Bigfoot?
At least 3 times. I remember the first time I was inside, and dang it, I was inside breakfast time. I had gotten up to go eat something. I look outside, and there's, come on, Axel, what are you doing? All right, sit there, buddy. I remember, I looked outside. There was Bigfoot sitting in that chair right there. I remember thinking, well, there's Bigfoot. So I got my gun, and I hit on the window a lot. And so I remember I saw Bigfoot kind of look at me, big face, got up, and he ran. Straight up ran. And the second time, I remember I was pulling up here, back up to my house, and I just remember seeing him. And he was on top of my roof. And I'm like, well, there's Bigfoot. So I looked out, and I didn't know what to do. So I got my gun and I started shooting at him. I broke 3 windows and missed Bigfoot. Got away. The third time, it was, a few nights ago. I remember I saw him out back there, and that was with Axel. So, yeah.
Has Bigfoot bothered any of your neighbors?
Not to my knowledge. I remember they were talking about it. They kept talking about foxes taking their chickens. But I knew it wasn't fox. I knew it was Bigfoot. But I didn't want to scare him, so I didn't say anything.
Sir, does Bigfoot ever jump on your trampoline?
He has not yet, but I wouldn't put it past him. I know one of these days he just sees that and he's like, oh my god, a trampoline! And I'm gonna look out and I'm gonna go, well, there's Bigfoot! Axel, come on. What are you doing?
Making sure it works.
Staring Axel in here. Axel ain't scared of nothing.
Why is Axel so fast?
Big bone. Doesn't like. Alright.
So is this where the chickens were?
This is where the chickens were. I would like to point out where. You can tell by all the tall grass that Bigfoot was here. It's tall grass. He obviously stuck his hand. Right in that hole. And I remember thinking, nah, those weren't foxes. That was Bigfoot. That scarecrow's scared. It would scare foxes, but not Bigfoot. No, and you see this fence here? There's no way foxes could get over there. That had to be Bigfoot. So yeah.
Now, we've seen a lot of characters in our day. I mean, we started this about 50 years ago with my grandfather. Seen all types of characters and just plain old weird people. He's one of them. Sometimes they're like shooting straight in the wind. They're just fine. And then other times they had too much flour before they talked to us, I think. Something like that. I don't know. So we'll see how this night turns out, but hopefully we can find out what's true and what's not, because I don't like people that lie about Bigfoot. So if I understand correctly, this is where you saw the Bigfoot?
Yeah, right here. Right here. He came flying out of the cornfield like some NASCAR. Just flew out of there. Got in there, grabbed his hand in there, took a bunch of chickens and ran. I think so.
Can you tell me how tall he was? Now, would you say he was about as tall as this corn stalk here?
Taller than that.
Taller?
Taller.
All right, you just tell me when to stop.
All right. There. Right there.
Okay. So, if I'm about 5'10", and this is about a good 3.5 feet, you're implying that the Bigfoot was close to 10.5 feet?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Maybe even close to 11?
Maybe 13.
Now, was he standing straight up or hunched over?
He was hunched over, like he didn't want to be seen, kind of like this. He walked around, so that his head would just kind of barely come over the corn. When I yelled, his head went up straight up. And that was after he took the chicken, so he went right back into the cornfield. And that was last I saw there, a Bigfoot.
So what you're telling me is you saw Bigfoot emerge from the corn stalk, mosey on down to your chicken coop, steal approximately half of your chickens, and then slowly, after committing those murders, walk back into the cornfield?
Right, and then when he was starting to walk back, that's when I yelled. I went, ah! That's Bigfoot! And he looked at me. And he just kind of looked at me quickly, and then he sprinted back in there. NASCAR speed, easily.
So, we understand that you have some sort of evidence that there was a Bigfoot in the area?
I do. I got a picture. It was over by the area where my neighbors, they said the foxes stole their chickens. But I knew it was Bigfoot. And so I went back over there at one point. How you doing, Axel? I went over there at one point, and I saw him in the corn. And I took a picture of him. And I said, well, there's Bigfoot! So, after I got the picture, he ran off like speed of NASCAR. And just took off into the corn. Corn, yeah. And so, the picture is he's about the height of the corn, because he's hunched over and whatnot. He's looking at me. Big face, because of Bigfoot. I got the picture of Bigfoot, and when I took the picture, he just kind of looked at me. And I yelled, well, there's Bigfoot! And so he looked at me, and then he just took off, speed of NASCAR. Speed of NASCAR. And I got the picture, and then I took it home, and I got it developed, and now I have it.
So, this is a very serious question now. When you called out to him, did Bigfoot answer you?
He did. Well, kind of. It was more of a, it sounded more like a help, like he was calling his friends. They're all going to team up with me and beam up, and I could take all of them. I could take every single one of them.
You and Axel?
Me and Axel. Ain't that right, Axel? Alright, so, it was kind of like a whoop! Like a whoop kind of thing, like they were going to a rave of some kind. Some teen angst rave.
Team building?
Yeah.
So, rap music and flash dancing type stuff?
Yeah, it was kind of like that. Whoop.
Got it.
Just a whoop! And it kind of scared me. Didn't frighten. Scared. Didn't frighten me, it scared me. So I got my gun ready, and I shot. And I got like 6 pieces of corn, but I missed Bigfoot. And so Bigfoot got away. So this is the picture here of Bigfoot. That's the picture, I framed it.
I see. It's a little blurry. What happened there? What kind of camera do you have? Do you know?
It was a mixture of the sun rays and the molecular combination of different molecules that made it a bit of a problem.
Are you a photographer?
Yes.
This kind of looks like dusk here. I don't think sun rays would play a huge.
It was a mixture of sun rays and moon rays together. When they combined, it makes
moon rays.
I've heard of moon rays.
Aren't in fact moon rays just sun rays bouncing off?
Well, that's why I said sun rays, but then you wanted me to clarify, so I thought I'd go further.
I've heard of moon rays. I've seen them before.
You know.
All right. Well.
So we finally got some peace and quiet. So tell me what you think of this character we have on our hands.
I am 100% certain that he has seen Bigfoot.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I heard. It sounded like footsteps.
Where at?
I don't see him. I don't see him at all. I don't.
Is that? No.
Holy sh! Alright, so tell me what you think of this character. We kind of got interrupted the first time.
Okay. Well,
You guys want to play some Xbox? I got Finding Bigfoot the game, Assassin's Creed, Saints Row 2. Anything?
We're alright. Thank you, though.
Alright,
Thanks.
you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, he seems pretty honest. I mean, he did, after all, just offer to let us play his Xbox.
That's true. I mean,
I can't see why he would lie about this. It's just such a drastic thing, you know what I'm saying?
I got
Yeah.
Casper.
we're alright. Thanks.
Yeah.
It does seem kind of far-fetched. I mean, that picture was pretty blurry.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're right, it was.
so these were the notes that he gave me from all of his encounters. Let's have you take a look at it.
Those seem pretty thorough to me.
I thought they were.
You guys want some water?
No thanks.
Yeah, yes.
They seem fairly elementary to me. I mean,
See, this tells me he's being honest.
does it?
It does, actually. Okay, thanks. Thank you, sir.
You guys want some help?
No,
We're alright.
we're alright, thanks. This is our job.
Okay.
Okay, but you see, this right here tells me he's being honest. That's gotta be Bigfoot right there. And he was... Alright, so we came outside to make a little bit of noise, see if we can get the Bigfoot to answer back to us. So, I'm gonna do a couple whoops here, we'll see what we can do, alright?
Alright, sounds good.
Whoop! Oh my god.
Did you? I heard that. Did you?
Yeah, I heard that.
Here, try. Here, let me try.
Okay, go for it.
Oh my god. Yeah, let's go check it out.
I think we gotta move in.
Let's go.
Close to look.
Alright, let's go. Let's just check this out a little bit. Alright, it's fairly secluded. They like these little pits and things that you can see. You
Yeah.
see right here. That may be even a... No way.
Oh my god.
See that? Now, we came back here, and we found this footprint. What looks like a footprint. A big footprint. Right there. Now you can see how, the stick broke perfectly right where a foot would go. If you can see right here, this is where the foot would go. Slightly bigger than mine, as you can see. And we just break that right in half. So, this is a classic example of Bigfoots in the area. So we just heard the dogs freaking out over here. They seem to have stopped, which usually is the epitome of fear, is when you just like kind of curl up in a ball and don't do anything. So we decided to come over here and see what we could see. So let's just take a look back towards the house where they were freaking out. They were right by that sliding glass window there, so they would have, you know, seen something out here. So this is probably our best bet. So we saw some prints around here earlier, kind of a Bigfoot type print, giant feet, like 15 size foot. Come in. No, we don't have this. This isn't even our house.
Oh my god. What do you think it could
Where
be?
did that come from? Where did it come from?
Well, the only thing that would in the area is the deck.
They're going crazy again. They're going crazy. All right. Well, let's just look over here. Let's just... Holy cow! No, come back! Hey!
Is that what we think it is?
Hey! Oh man!
Are you alright?
Oh man! Was that him?
It had to be.
Oh, he's bubbly.
Did he like trip you?
I think I skinned my knee. I don't know what happened. It just happened so fast. I mean, he was not there 1 second, then he was the next.
Where do you think he could have gone though? So what do we make of this? What do we take away? What do we take home?
Well, there's a lot of weird encounters. A lot of weird. We've never had that much action in one night before. Never.
You haven't had that much action in years.
Tell me about it. Hear that, Nancy? you know, just they're not. Their story doesn't quite line up.
I don't know if I would.
I think he said it was his chicken coop. He said it was a neighbor's chicken coop. Something about a NASCAR in there. I haven't seen a track for miles.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, they just don't line up. I think he may be trying to pull a fast one on us.
Like that, like a NASCAR. It's fast in NASCAR. Yeah.
Oh crap! I spilled it. Wait. What do you suppose this is?
I've been looking for that for half the night. Thanks, partner.
That's it. I'm out.
I think.
What you say? That you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say?
Jason Derulo.
That it's all for the best, 'cause it is.
I was so wrong for so long, only trying to please myself. Girl, I was caught up in her lust when I don't really want no one else. So no, I know I should have treated you better, but me and you were meant to last forever. So let me in, give me another chance to really be your man. 'Cause when the roof caved in